Hi, I'm Tanis and welcome to the channel. This week on the vlog, we're going to check out the last few weeks of training as well as a full look at this week's training. Be sure to stay tuned to this Wednesday's run where I talk about how I actually film these videos, about what I use and what kind of equipment I carry. So let's recap the past few weeks. The first week of April, I ran 99 kilometers or 10.5 hours worth. It was a pretty traditional training week. From this week, I decided to feature the Wednesday run.
Happy Wednesday. So we're out on a new to me section of the route. We're heading towards Mount Nemo. So Mount Nemo is just a little bit down the street from Rattlesnake. I've been there once just hiking. I remember it has quite the steep hill to get into the park. So we'll see where the trail brings us in. So this is this cool connector trail. Now, part of this run is going to be on a bit of a road. That'd be a couple of kilometers of like kind of meh. I did double yesterday with a workout and an uphill treadmill, so that's probably a good thing, just to like stay off of super technical stuff for today. Well, at least for that section. Yeah, so let's go check out this new trail and we'll see what it's like. Off on another adventure. Name that video game. I also love a good boardwalk section, although it'd be more appreciated if it wasn't wet. This is Bronte Creek. Pretty high flow. I don't want to be going in there today. Let's check it out. This is the River and Rune Side Trail. Oh, this is the weirdest bridge I've ever seen. Let's see. 2.7. I'm going to stay on the main trail, but cool. Alright, coming off the road. I assumed I'd be down that road, but there's actually a jump into alongside the road, which is appreciated. Same as the theme as last week. I clearly overdressed. I got like a long sleeve and a jacket in my back. So we're in Mount Nemo, known for its rocks, escarpment views, and these like cool little crevasses, which if you saw my video on the hole in the wall, that's downstream of this, so not that far away, maybe like 30 kilometers away from here. And yeah, cool little technical running, lots of rocks. Yeah, look at this. Not much of a view today, that's for sure.
So much for that view.
Pure fog. Oh yeah, sick. I am pumped. This would be much better if it wasn't wet, but oh well. Oh, this. I need to come back here when it's dry. I could bomb down this. That would be so fun. Awesome POT training. I'll have to come back here next year. Looks just like Mitsubishi, although their rocks are still somehow way bigger. Don't know how. Just about at my turnaround point, and then I'll run back to the car, same way I just came.
That weekend, I headed to Dundas Valley to run 10 times K2 and hit a total of 1,200 meters elevation over 3.5 hours of running. From that Saturday, I went into 20 kilometers on Sunday, finishing off the week. Now for the second week of April, in came the eclipse on Monday, April 8th. In Paris, we were lucky enough to be in the path of totality, so we did get to see the full eclipse. Out with the eclipse also went my energy for the week. For that week, I felt really exhausted and run down, like I was getting sick, but I hadn't actually gotten sick yet. So I took it very easy, and Friday was my first run for that week. I decided to feature Saturday's long run for this week, which involves some cool bushwhacking to the base of some waterfalls. Let's check that out.
So we're doing some bushwhacking and checking out some waterfalls from Sue's Falls.
This past week, I was able to get back into a normal training flow after having that down week. The goal was 100 kilometers for the week, and here's how it played out. Monday was an easy 10-kilometer run in the morning, and with it being so beautiful out, I decided to do a double that evening of another 5 kilometers. Tuesday was a workout plus an uphill treadmill, which I'll talk about later. Now let's jump into Wednesday's trail adventure and some tips and tricks on how I film these videos.
Back out on the Bruce Trail today. We're linking some sections. We're gonna end, well, turnaround's gonna be the hole in the wall that we did about a month ago now. Wow, time flies. So this section's gonna be, I think, a little bit rocky. This a little bit of a road section here. So let's see how it goes. So this week I've been working on a big mileage week, coming into a 4-hour long run this weekend. So yesterday I went and did 20-minute tempo and then 6 by 1 minutes with 30 seconds rest. I was pretty sure I was going to throw up on those 1-minuters. So I'd say I hit pace, or at least effort. The tempo was at 4:13 per K pace. The 1-minuters around like 3:35 to 3:40 pace. And then I did my uphill treadmill that evening, and I did 3.5 kilometers at 12% incline. And now today, Wednesday, we're off on the Bruce Trail, coming to new sections of the Bruce Trail during my training. It's really important to enjoy the training and not just look forward to the race. I find whenever I'm too interested in the race itself, it's a huge letdown afterwards. You almost get depressed because now your race is over and that's something you were looking forward to the whole time. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. So this is how I film my 360 footage. You might be wondering, oh, is that your phone? Is that an app? It's actually a 360 camera, which means it has a lens on 2 sides of it. She's got a lens on this side, lens on this side. So it captures at all times 360 degrees. And then we have it on this selfie stick, and it's extendable. The other thing I usually do is I keep this in this case. So I just pop it in and then I stick it in my back. That keeps the lens from being scratched. And then there actually is a cover on this lens. So if the cover gets scratched, then I can take it off and put a new one on, and then the camera itself isn't damaged. There are a couple other mounts. I could use a head mount or a chest strap, but then you don't get that 360 degree. You don't get the further away view. So that gives you an idea. And then I supplement some of my footage with my phone that I have in my pack and tie it all together on my computer.
Thursday was an easy recovery 8-kilometer run. Friday was a day off. Now, Saturday was an epic long run filled with more hill repeats, so let's go check that out.
We're out at Snake Road. We're heading back to Rat Jaw, baby. So we got 4 hours on the schedule with hill repeats on tap. So today's hill repeats all about steep, 37%. We're not expecting to get a huge amount of mileage in today, just the time on feet. So yeah, 4 hours today. Probably close to 2 hours tomorrow. Should bring me close to the time on feet I expect for my race in June. All right, so we're heading over to Rat Jaw. I don't know, here we are. So here we go, Rat Jaw. You see someone marked out how to get over to Rat Jaw's reflection. That was nice of them. But anyways, so we're gonna head up Rat Jaw 10 times today. So let's go. So we're gonna do 10 reps. I decided today to do no pulls. And then I can test out how I feel after no pulls versus pulls. And then I can kind of decide what I wanna do for efficiency's sake and or like body's sake. She burns. You never get over that. So a couple weeks ago I was able to get a long run with 1,200 meters of vert in. So I'd like to match that today, or see how creative I need to get for that, because this should give me 600 by itself. Yeah, I might go over and do retro's reflection. I'm definitely a little heavy today, so I am going to take my pack off for a few of these. Run back up retro one last time. This is the 10th rep. My calves are on fire, but I guess that's the point. I'll be at like close to an hour and a half by the time I get to the end of these 10. I'm gonna go do maybe an hour, just easier. I'll probably go towards the waterfall. And then I do need to come back and do 2 more. So I'll either do right trail 2 more times or right trail's reflection. So that's fun. Let's go. And that's the top of right trail. Dead. Ah. Let's go. Let's look. $6.99. Could be 700. Oh, there it goes. That means you have 500 more. 160 with another 2 rat jaws. No, 140. So I need to find 350 somewhere, which I will. But for now, let's go see some waterfalls and let's go on the flat and actually run. Check out that. Hard to see? Let's go closer. The last time we saw this waterfall, it was half frozen, like this. But now, stick around and run to it, okay? Let's go. So we're at 2 hours 15 minutes. So after I left the waterfall, I went and did 20-minute tempo on the trails with some rocks. That tempo pace ended up being 5 minutes per K, whereas I did tempo on Tuesday at 4:15 per K, or 4:13 actually. Yeah, so that 20-minute tempo felt pretty hard, but actually once I stopped, my legs actually feel so much better. It got the hill out of my legs. So we'll do for another 20-minute tempo and a couple more hills. I'm gonna purposely add some extra hills. So this tempo might be a bit slower because I am gonna do a couple hill repeats within it, and then we'll head back towards the start. Let's go. Oh, decided to sprint up a hill with only 2 minutes left to go. Rough. And it's snowing. Why is it snowing? Woo. So you just put it over to 1,000 meters of vert so far. I need another 200, which should work out. It's gonna take me about 10 minutes to get back to the waterfall. And then 5 minutes to get back to rat jaw. So I might have to add on at the car a little bit, which is fine because I need more water. Oh. And we're back. See? Ah. All right, one more hour, let's go. Number 11. All right, we're heading over to rat jaw reflection. I got sick of rat jaw, and I don't want to go back up it again. Still going up here. Let's go. Whew. That's the last hill of the day. We got 40 meters left to go. Okay, let's go.
All was on track for 100 kilometers plus for the week until... Tune in next week to see what I did to deal with this, being a physiotherapist myself. You won't want to miss that video. As always, like and subscribe for more.